Are you experiencing burnout? There are so many people in so many industries that are, and I'm certainly no stranger to this experience myself. So I decided to create a session specifically to support individuals who are going through the experience, who are just like, what am I doing this for? Why do I keep doing this? What's the point? So we're going to give you some space to work through the emotions that you experience with burnout and give you the clarity and support that you need to move through it. Hello, fabulous. I hope today is treating you kindly. Today, we're going to discuss burnout and how it impacts you at work and what we can do to support you in recovering or coping with that experience. Burnout is definitely something that a lot of people experience. It's something I'm extremely familiar with myself, and I wanted to provide this experience to support those of you who are going through this right now. So, two of the key components, while there are many, many contributing factors, are feeling like you're not safe at work or not supported at work, and also feeling like maybe your expectations in your role aren't completely clear. Like maybe you're not 100% sure what it is that you're supposed to be doing or what the expectations are supposed to be. Maybe it's a moving target. So we're going to kind of work with both of those and give you some space to process that. To help us out, I have a special blend. This is called, I think it's Malma, which is the nurturing blend. I'm just going to place a little bit of this behind the ears on your behalf. The lovely oil smells amazing so that we can feel good and supported during this experience. So I'd like to invite you to allow those eyes to close and just allow your body to settle into the surface it's resting on. Allow your mind to settle, allowing any thoughts that float in to float back out, just like fluffy clouds in the sky. If at any point you feel overwhelmed or need to refocus, place your attention on the center point between the two eyebrows in the middle of the forehead. Just return your focus to that part of your body, the sensation of the air on your skin, whether your brow is smooth or furrowed. Just pay attention to that spot if you need a little bit of a reset during this session. I'd like to invite you to take an inventory of how you're feeling right now. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort. Send the breath into those areas as feels aligned. Allow that breath to bring nourishing oxygen into those spaces in your body that maybe don't feel comfortable. I'm going to invite you to think about your work. Think about the daily tasks that you're assigned. Think about how your work makes you feel. Notice any physiological responses in your body. Notice any areas of tension. Notice your heart rate. Notice your breath. Notice if anything changes within your physical body. Or just noticing. Bringing awareness allows us to take action. We cannot act if we're not aware. That's all we're doing. We're allowing these sensations to be there. We're allowing the emotions to be there. And as you think about your work and any physical experiences or emotional responses that you are encountering as you do so, thank your body and thank your mind for giving you this awareness and these messages. It's okay for them to be here. We can honor them and hold space for them, even if they don't feel comfortable. It's safe for you to feel what you feel. It's okay for you to experience whatever it is that you experience. It's part of being human. You don't need to justify or argue, defend, or explain anything in this space. It can just be. And now invite those sensations, those emotions that you're experiencing now, invite them to tell you their message. What is it that these are bringing up for you? What needs that are not currently met need to be brought to your attention? Where do you need more support? How can you advocate for yourself? How can increased awareness help to improve your experience? If you don't have answers in this moment, that's completely okay. Boiling water cannot show you your reflection. It's only when the water is still that you can see clearly that which is in front of you. So let's allow the mind to be still. There's no pressure for answers. Those will come when you are ready. Just allow this space for the possibility of those answers to come, for your inventory of necessary support to formulate in your mind, bringing awareness to a need for resources, for people, time, energy, effort. Allow those to come in their time. For now, let's just hold space for those to be there. And now, especially for those who are not feeling supported, let's honor and hold space for that. Notice the surface that you're resting on. Notice how the limbs can feel heavy, and yet the surface supports you unfailingly. You are held. You are secure in this space. Notice your work environment. Notice the physical space that you're in. Notice how each day this environment, maybe the desk that you sit at, or the tools that you use, notice how consistently those show up for you every day. Notice any individuals that you work with, whether they are teammates or friends, peers, supervisors, any of those individuals, whether they are assigned to support you or not. Notice how they show up for you. Notice those who ask how you're doing and genuinely care about the answer. Notice the people who check in. Notice the people who take care of assignments so that you can do what you need to do. Notice those who offer to help. Just notice. And let's hold space for those connections. Maybe there are some that have yet to be made that could continue to support you. And notice how your body feels. Notice any thoughts. Has anything changed? It's okay if it has. It's okay if it hasn't. We're simply becoming aware. And now, let us honor the most important person in your journey. Let us honor the one who always shows up for you. And that is you. You consistently support and honor yourself. Even if you're still learning, Even if it still feels a little bit clumsy, you're still here. You're still doing all the things. You're still noticing. You're still driving for improvement, just for the sake of it, just to allow yourself to be the best version of you, even if there's no other motivation, or even if there is. It's okay. You ultimately know what is best for you, and let's hold space for that to be honored. And anything that feels lacking, anything that feels unclear, any areas where you feel as though there is a void that may be preventing you from experiencing your work in the best way possible, allowing you to show up as your best self. Let's just observe that, and let's hold space for change. Let's hold space for opportunities to present themselves, for new partnerships and connections to form, for you to feel supported, for you to have the level of fulfillment and joy that you deserve in your work. Let's just hold space for all of the tools, the resources, and the connections that need to be made. All of those, let's just hold space for those to show up for you in the perfect timing. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay if there's impatience or frustration or a feeling of confusion. It's okay for those to be there. Let's allow space for those to resolve. Let's allow space for the safety to ask for what you need. Let's allow space for clarity to know what you need and for it to be brought to you. Let's take 3 deep, slow breaths. Notice how you feel. Notice any changes. Notice the shift as we explore the sensations that we felt before. And notice if there's been a movement as we've shifted perspective, honoring ourselves and our feelings, honoring the possibilities and the needs, holding space to allow what we need to come in order to serve us better. If you feel a bit heavy, that's okay. If you feel a bit tired, that's okay. You've done a lot of heavy lifting. Perhaps maybe you've been allowed to release a burden you've held for a long time. It's okay. You can let it go. This is a safe space to let that go. This is a safe space to be just as you are, and a safe space to ask for what you need, trusting that it will be provided. Maybe not in the way that you would expect, but that which is for you will always find you without fail. Honor yourself for showing up for yourself every day. It's a big deal. And honor yourself for the impact that you have. The work that you do is so important. You make a difference, even if you don't get to see what that difference is for the full impact, know that the work that you do matters. The world wouldn't be the same without you in it, doing what you do. So thank you for showing up and doing the best that you can, for honoring yourself, for allowing yourself to be here in this time. You are so important and so valued and so worthy, just as you are. It's okay to desire growth and expansion. Humans are designed for expansion, whatever that means for you. There's no wrong way. Do what feels aligned. Again, allow yourself to breathe. Experience that sensation of being supported by the surface you're resting on. And just allow yourself a moment to settle. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice how they're different. Notice anything that feels as though it's been released. And let it go. It's okay for it to go if it no longer serves you. It's okay to be figuring things out. It's okay to be a work in progress. You're doing a great job. Now, before we come back into this space and time, let's bring those hands to heart center. And let's just express gratitude for this opportunity, the experience to honor ourselves, to evaluate our work and its impact, and to create and hold space to have more of what we need, to be supported, to be clear, to know that what we do makes a difference. And it is genuinely and truly appreciated, even if it doesn't seem that way. I appreciate you. I know you're doing the best you can. And it's an amazing job. Thank you for continuing to show up for your clients, for your peers, for your family, for yourself, for people you don't even know and may never meet. You are important. You make a valuable contribution every day. And if nothing else, carry that within yourself. Let that be a part of your being. This unwavering knowledge that who you are and what you do is enough and matters and is important and is valued. When you are ready, let's bring some gentle movement into the body. Maybe you can tilt that head from side to side as feels comfortable and aligned. You can bring some movement into fingers and toes. And you can allow those eyes to open and come back into this space and this time. I hope that was helpful for you. I know that it probably kicked up quite a few things, and it can be a lot to cope with those physical and emotional symptoms. But I appreciate you hanging in there with me to get through some of that. Feel free to repeat this session as many times as you need. There are other sessions as well that are excellent for serving and supporting you. I'll link those in the description box below. Please do be gentle with yourself in the coming days. Drink plenty of water to flush all that chemistry out of your body, and just allow quiet space for you to reflect on that which you need and how you are truly supported in doing what you do, and knowing that what you do matters and it's important. And I appreciate the fact that you do it, even if it feels like nobody else does. So thank you, with glitter on it, for hanging out with me today. If this video has helped you, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all my current content. Also, I'd love to hear in the comment section how this session has impacted you, what feedback you have, and how I can best support you for the future. And do share. If there's people in your universe that could benefit from this too, sharing is definitely caring. So thank you, with glitter on it, for hanging out with me today, and I hope you have a sparkly rest of your day.